Hey, what's up everyone, Danny here. In this video, we're going to check out this keyboard, the Aukey KM-G3 full mechanical keyboard with full RGB backlighting and a 10 key number pad. So they contacted me asking if I wanted to check out this keyboard, and up to that point, I didn't even know that they sold mechanical keyboards. I'm pretty familiar with Aukey as a brand because they're pretty popular on Amazon. They sell like low cost tech and gadgety items for the most part, and I have some products from them. My main gaming mat that my keyboard and mouse sits on is an Aukey. I've unboxed on this channel Aukey Bluetooth headphones before, and I've bought their power banks. So I'm familiar with the Aukey brand, just not with their keyboard. Now this has a price tag of $65 on Amazon, and it's pretty stable at that price. I've bought and used plenty of secondary brand mechanical keyboards before, so going into this, I have some expectations of what I want to see out of the keyboard, you know, based on what I've seen in terms of price to features. So in this video, we're going to check out what this has to offer and see if it might be something that you may be interested in if you're looking for a mechanical keyboard. Let's check it out. This is the box the KM-G3 comes in. Opening it up, we have the keyboard, a manual, a warranty card, and a keycap holder. The warranty on this keyboard is 2 years, which is pretty surprising because it's a budget secondary brand keyboard. Most of them are usually 1 year. The overall dimensions of this keyboard is 17 inches long by 4.5 inches wide. This keyboard has a very slim footprint and almost no bezel from the main body, so it looks very minimal and sleek. There's a brushed aluminum plate on the front face of the body, and it's held on by 4 protruding head bolts, which give it kind of a machined, riveted look. The rest of the body is mostly plastic. The cable is not braided, it's a rubberized material, so it doesn't look as premium, but it also can't fray or soak up water. On the backside, there are 2 rubber pads near the bottom and 2 foldable feet with rubber pads near the top, so this serves all your grip and height adjustment needs. The keycaps are ABS plastic and they're double shot on the back face, so that's nice in terms of durability, so you don't have to worry about the lettering wearing down. The font on the keys are a blocky gamer-esque font, which I know some people hate. I'm kind of indifferent about it, but I really wanted to point this out because some people find this to be a deal breaker. Now let's talk about the RGB. When it comes to RGB lighting, I've noticed that you can break it basically down into 2 tiers, premium and normal tier. This is the KM-G3 next to a Velocifire M90, which is a more expensive and premium keyboard. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but in person you would see a night and day difference. With the premium tier, the colors are more vibrant and the LEDs are brighter. They also have a larger color spectrum for all the main colors and everything in between. This is what Razer, Corsair, and all the other big brands that offer RGB keyboards look like. Now, I'm not saying the lower tier RGB that secondary brands usually have looks bad. I'm just saying that there's a distinct difference, and the KM-G3 looks as expected for the price range. Here's a look at the lighting modes offered. If you've seen other keyboard reviews before, then you're going to be familiar with some of these because a lot of companies use similar presets. The switches used on this keyboard are Outemu blues, which are clones of cherry blues. Here are their specs for comparison. Different sources across the internet claim that Outemu blues require anywhere from 50 to 60 grams of actuation force. When testing it out for myself, I found that they're pretty consistent at 55 grams. It's only slightly higher than the cherries, and when typing, the difference is very subtle. I'd have to concentrate really hard to try to feel the difference and notice it, but I think if most people are given a blind test, they'd probably say it would feel the same. Having used both switches pretty extensively, I can easily say that I would prefer to pay much less for a clone switch that feels almost like the real thing. The slight difference isn't even a difference in a bad way either. It's just that, it's different. Now let's do a sound test. I'll test the KM-G3 alongside my Razer Black Widow with authentic cherry blues. The sounds you're going to be hearing will be due to the combination of the switch types, keycaps, and backplate. I make a point of this because not all Outemu Blue Switch keyboards will sound like the KM-G3, and not all Cherry Blue keyboards will sound like my Black Widow. The sound test will only be good for these keyboards, and it won't be representative of other keyboards. And here they are back to back so that you can hear the difference. So now let's discuss whether or not I think this keyboard is worth it. And at a price tag of $65, I honestly don't think it is. And here's why. The average price of a keyboard similar to this is $55 on Amazon. A keyboard at this price from a different brand will have RGB backlighting, full mechanical switches, and a numpad. Everything else, like the brushed metal look on the backplate and the bezel-less design, it's just all preferences, and I don't factor that into the tier of the keyboard. The only thing that sets this Aukey apart is that they have a 2-year warranty on the keyboard. Now that's nice and all, but I don't think that something this low priced is worth paying an extra $10 for a warranty. I'd say they need to either include it in the lower price or just give me the lower price without the longer warranty, because I'm definitely not going to miss it. So I emailed them and I said, hey, look, can you do something about this price? Because I'm going to make a review on this and I'm not going to recommend it to my viewers because they're going to be overpaying if they buy it. And here's an email that I wrote to them. You can pause the screen if you want to read it. Aukey actually responded with a solution, which I have to give them props for because they didn't have to. They could have just told me to screw off because this keyboard has actually been selling pretty well on Amazon. It's got plenty of sales as well as plenty of high reviews. Like, it averages 4.5 to 5 stars in terms of reviews. So they could have just kept on taking people's money at the price point they had it at. But instead, they offered me a code because they actually wanted to address my concerns. So they gave a temporary discount code, which I will have linked down in the description section below, which will lower the price of this keyboard to $48.99, which at that price, I can fully recommend this. I've been looking at the mechanical keyboard market for like the last few months now, and I have not found anything that has the same features as this, which the main ones are the full RGB, 10 key, and full mechanical. I haven't seen anything around that price. It's still around $55 to $60. So if you're interested in it, I could definitely recommend this for $48.99. And I'll have it linked down below. So if you buy from that, it'll be my affiliate link and it'll help me out with no extra cost to you. And if you're not interested in this keyboard though, for whatever reason, you want to pay less or you want other features, I'll have other keyboards that I reviewed and recommend down there too, so that you can check those out and see if you can find something that you like. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Let me know down below, are you looking for a mechanical keyboard right now? And what's your budget? And what features are you looking for? Maybe I can help you find one. But yeah, other than that, I just want to thank you all for watching as always. And I will see you down in the comment section as well as in the next video. Bye.